Hey, good morning, YouTube. How y'all doing today? Okay, so today is like, I don't even know what day it is, because y'all know what, at the Christmas time, I kind of like, around the Christmas time, I kind of like lose dates. And it has to do with my seasonal depression, but it's all good. I know the day is like Tuesday, so I do know that. It's probably like the 17th or 18th or something like that. Anyway, y'all, so listen, today's story time. Y'all notice I got my Grinch that stole Christmas hat on. Wait a minute, let me show y'all. That's the hat I got on today. I love my Grinch hat. Anyway, so I got a couple of things to do today. I got to go and get some pictures ready because I got to get them to the school, to the students, the winter pictures to the kids that I took of the basketball teams before, the different basketball teams at the middle and high school before they get out for winter break. And I got some other little things I got to do today. Go pick up my mom's medicine. And I'm going down here to my, where I volunteer and teach elderly and young people resumes and things of that nature. And then I got a cousin that wanted to drop off his laptop and want me to look at it to fix it. I got a plethora of skills. And then I got to make some candles for a friend of mine, and my brother want me to do a scrapbook. Anyway, but listen, y'all, so today's story time is going to be about y'all know what Christmas time is. Around Christmas, the holiday time, you know, people would you need to go and look out for your neighbors and your friends, your elderly, caregivers, people, you know, who taking care of their people with Alzheimer's and things of that nature. You need to go and look in on them people. Make sure that they okay. Make sure that the elderly people got some food to eat. Make sure that them, ooh, that sun was bright. Make sure that them people who are caregivers, make sure that they, that they take a little break and stuff and don't get mad with their loved ones who got Alzheimer's and all that stuff, because, you know, they got to take care of them and things of that nature. Anyway, so go and look in on them people. Go and look in on them single mothers who might just lose that Christmas time. Looking on people who just by themselves. Look in on them people, because although they seem strong and they by themselves and they don't want nobody around them, they shutting people out for a reason. Anyway, go look in on folks and make sure that they're okay, because that's all we got is each other. But anyway, today's story time is about the second time that I got put in the hospital. And y'all, okay, I told y'all I'm prior military. I'm a disabled veteran. I suffer from PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, from a military sexual trauma, but also seasonal. What they diagnosed me with was bipolar depression. That don't mean I have up and down mood swings. It just means that I'm more down than I'm up. But most people who see me, they're like, I can't believe you're bipolar depressive. I can't believe you suffer from depression, because you like so upbeat and cheery. We hide behind masks, people. We hide behind masks. Little dog, if you don't get out the road, he gonna get up and stretch, y'all. Get out the road. It's a little old chihuahua. Anyway, and then he mean mugging me like, why is you riding down the middle of the road? I'm laying. These little dogs on this street are hilarious. They guard the street like it's their street. Anyway, so this is the thing. I'm gonna tell y'all the story of when I got actually locked up in the hospital at the VA by my social worker, who was talking to me, and it was near New Year's. So let me tell y'all the story. All right, so I was chilling, and I had to go and see my doctor. And I was kind of having a bad time because, okay, around the Christmas time I had an aunt, two cousins that died, and they died around the same time. Between the Christmas, Martin Luther King Jr. time, I get kind of down. I think about things in my life. Oh, I'm single. I don't have any children. I can't have kids and things of that nature. So all of that stuff kind of wear on me. But either way, So I went to the doctor and I had my regular therapy appointment, and I was just feeling down. I don't know why. I was just upset. So the doctor was like asking me hypotheticals. She was like, well, do you feel like killing yourself? I'm like, sometimes I do. I'm honest, y'all. She asked me, did I feel like killing myself? I said, sometimes I do. So she said, well, hypothetically, if you killed yourself, do you have a way of doing it? I said, yeah, I got plenty of ways of doing it. She said, well, do you think you would shoot yourself? I'm like, nah. I never shoot myself, and I'm going to tell y'all why. I would never want anybody to come, have to clean up brain matter and stuff like that. I wouldn't want to put my family through that, because that's part of my trauma too. Because I was in a medical company, my first duty station, and sometimes we would have to go to the desert and pick up body parts and pick up burnt bodies, and sometimes we would have to go and clean up barracks where they had brain, you know, where somebody shot themselves in the head, stuff like that. So that kind of stuff kind of grosses me out, and I wouldn't want to put anybody else through that, because I know how it made me feel. So what I did was, then her next question was, well, what about slitting your wrist? I'm like, no, that's just too much blood. It's just too much blood. And then I told her, I said, 9 times out of 10, I wouldn't even take any pills, because I'd be mad if I took the pills, took an overdose of pills, and I probably with my luck, I probably wake up with a headache, a bad headache. Either that or a vegetable. Somebody would find me. So I was like, so she was asking me, well, hypothetically, how would you do it? I was like, I don't know. And then I gave her a hypothetical situation of how I would kill myself. So she said, hold on a second. Now, anybody who go to a therapist and they say, hold on a second, they go out the door and you hear the door click behind you, which means they locked you in the daggone room, something going on. She went and got her supervisor. Her supervisor came back and they talked to me. And then I was like, okay, well, I'm ready to go now. They were like, no, you can't leave. I was like, what do you mean I can't leave? They were like, we need to take you upstairs. Upstairs where? We need to take you to the 3rd floor. I was like, I don't want to go to the 3rd floor. They were like, you ain't got no other choice. I said, the 3rd floor is the mental ward, and I'm not going up there. They were like, yeah, you are. Then they called security down there to stand next to the door. Wait a minute, what the heck is going on? I don't want to stay here. So they take me upstairs. They call my parents. I'm like, my mom and dad will come and get me. They'll come and get me. I won't drive home. And I'm crying, y'all. So now I'm really upset. And I'm having this major meltdown because they're telling me they're not going to let me out the hospital. Now, the thing is, I just had got my belly button pierced. And they make you take piercings out. Y'all, it was the worst time ever. They stuck me upstairs on the 3rd floor at the VA. And they had me in there. I was the only female in there. And it was all men. They wouldn't let my mom and daddy come get me. I wanted to go home. They would not let my parents come get me. So, when they ain't let my parents come get me and I had to stay there in the hospital, y'all, I was the only female. It was all guys. I had a room all the way down the hallway at the end by myself. And they ain't have no doors on the outside, like no outside doors where you can close the outside door. So you couldn't do that. You had the they had a bathroom door, but I have sleep apnea, so I have to sleep with one of those machines. They had my machine in there, but the nurse had to sit at the door and watch me sleep because they said, in case I try to kill myself with the sleep apnea machine. I'm like, how the heck you gonna kill yourself with a sleep apnea machine, a CPAP or a BiPAP? There's no way you could. What? The cords, if I try to hang myself with the cord, it'll break because it's plastic. Anyway, I was like, they crazy. Anyway, so they stay there with you. They stayed there with me. But y'all, I was in there. It was a man in there. This man, they had a guard on him all the time. Because this man was so crazy. Y'all, I ain't lying. The man, I was in the hallway taking my pills. Taking my medication. And the man was standing there talking about, you want it hard? You want it soft? You want it hard? You want it soft? Y'all, I was so scared. Y'all, now, every time I go to the doctor, if they ask me, do you feel like you doing self-harm to yourself? Do you feel like you're going to hurt yourself or anybody else? I'll be like, I ain't never going to hurt nobody, not even myself. Y'all don't care if I feel like going out there slitting my own throat or stabbing the doctor up. They ask me, I don't never, ever, never, ever, never, ever, ever, ever. Never ever will I ever tell them that I feel like I'm having thoughts of suicide. Because y'all, they'll lock you up. And I'm never going to the 3rd floor again. Because that was not a pleasant experience. And I didn't need to be there. I did get some good sleep though. I did get some good sleep. So they let me out on the 3rd day. They let me out on the 3rd day. But, y'all, that VA mental ward ain't no joke. Especially if you're the only female up there with a whole bunch of guys. And I had my own viewing room where I can go and look at TV and things of that nature. They wouldn't even let me be in that room by myself. They would make me go in that room with all them guys. I'd be like, this is not happening. Not happening at all. But y'all, the moral of the story is, check on the folks that you know got mental issues. Check on the folks that you know are elderly. Check on the sick. Check on your shut-in. Check on your caregivers. Check on your single mothers. Check on each other at this holiday season. And make sure we doing okay. Because that's our thing. We only got each other. Alright? So, y'all have a blessed one. I love you. And like, share, and subscribe. Alright, you guys. We'll holler.